Right. So my initial impressions of this is that we could be in India, where there's a nice road, or Indonesia, Brazil. This gotta be Brazil at this point. Now let me just move this over and go back here. I think I'm gonna end up going with Brazil. Can I just find one sign? One sign. Also, like this is way too clean to be India. The soil is way reddish. Actually, it might be India, actually. Maybe Sri Lanka. Maybe Sri Lanka. But I guess more likely India. Now you got this type of pollard or whatever that might be. Also, let me go here so I can see if anybody starts chatting. I'll be more likely to see it by moving this over here, switching to this side. And yeah, hopefully that covers all chats. Should anybody say anything in chat? Hmm. So not Brazil. It's just way too clean to be in India. So this makes me want to go Sri Lanka, unless what if it is still Brazil? That would be very disappointing to me. Is this what Sri Lanka looks like? Also, there's gotta be OFC. It's just the soil reminds me too much of Brazil. Also, Brazil's got that ladder pole situation, which is not this. What if it's neither of all of these? Like, look at this building type. It's, I think I'm gonna go Sri Lanka. I have no idea what Sri Lanka looks like, but this reminds me too much of India, and it's too clean to be India. Although it could be a rare spot in India. Hmm. If only I knew better. Let me just look at this here, and I'm gonna make my guess. So I just want to get right. Okay, well, I passed these people. I wanted to get over here. So, okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Yeah, you know, on further thoughts, it's got, if this is Sri Lanka, then I guess I'm about to learn. So, hmm, yeah, no, it is quite messy here on the sides. And I don't know about Sri Lanka, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go somewhere where maybe not. I just don't know what the right idea would be here. So I'm just gonna go over here and look at what how it ended up being all the way up northeast. So I just want to see what Sri Lanka looks like. Let me just take a look, just so next time maybe I can have better clues. It's a really, really small place. relative to all other countries. But it'd just be nice to just have a look at what the difference might be on this island. So you got a lot more palms, way more forest, roads. The soil is not as reddish. Similar, similar to Indian, right? Red tuk-tuk, blue truck over here. These types of poles. Okay. A lot more pump type trees. Way greener. It is a lot cleaner, to be fair. I mean, look at the sides of these roads compared to anywhere in India, really. So that was a rare spot back there. So probably because there weren't many people there northeast. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Way cleaner. Also, all right, maybe good to take a look at building type. Can I look at a building? So, this is good enough here, looking at this. So it's not as wavy. There's tiles. And yeah, cleaner, a lot more greenery around. All right, I think I got an idea of the difference. Just an idea. Although this could remind me of Thailand. And I mean, the language would have to be the main difference. Also, hmm, maybe this type of tree is a little different. Anyway, lucky to get the first one right. Next. Well, I guess it wasn't that lucky. What could this be? Mongolia? Kazakhstan? Nigeria? Doesn't look like anybody's following us, so I guess it's not Nigeria. I'm getting. What could this be? Like, where are we? There's not going to be a sign here. I'm getting like Mongolian vibes. What the heck? No way this is a. And he crossed it? He opened it? They opened this gate, this makeshift gate. What a gate. Voila. Where are we, bro? Where is this? I am lost. Hmm. Real green. Very organized crop situation. They got this. I'm still leaning Mongolia for some reason. Like not I can't think of something else. It's way too green for Kazakhstan, unless places in Kazakhstan look like this. Also, the Mongolian car has stuff here usually. Maybe it's just this car that's different. Hmm. Well, a little brought. No. Yeah, I'm a little brought back that it's not instant in my head where we are. Then again, not going to be able to do that when you get started with a lot of things. Hmm. Um. It's, how is this Mongolia? It's not Mongolia. Is it Indonesia? How can this be Indonesia? It looks like a lot of rice or just grass. Looks like rice. Mm. All right, well, I'm gonna go Indonesia close to China. No, sorry, I meant Mongolia close to China. Maybe the people here will give some clues. Are we in India again? Where are we? Could be Mongolia still. Mm, it's just that what this woman is wearing gives me Indian vibes. And I mean, there's not very many people here. I think I gotta go India again. Like what she was wearing really gives me India. Okay, it looks like I'm about to learn something here. So I'm gonna go India, and Northeast was pretty clean last time. I think we're in a similar area for some reason. Well, it was way closer to the center, but it was India. I don't know. The thing that made me go India was what this woman was wearing. It just looked very Indian. What the guy was wearing could have been Indian, Mongolian, but I haven't seen women in Mongolia wear something like that. It was way too clean, but there wasn't many people, so that would explain why. Wow, India twice in a row. So be it. Next. All right, so India twice. I'm gonna be writing, just keeping track, just so I don't, just so I just keep track. So India, India, next. What? Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Continue. All right, where are we now? Oh, Texas, or, I mean, this looks like Texas. What's this say? South Sterling, South S Sterling Road, South Sterling Road. Okay, according to Rainbow's video yesterday, this looks like Texas pavement. Although I get a feeling that parts of Australia could look like this. Now I can't tell whether this is the back of the car or this is the back or the front. I can't tell. I mean, I would have to find a sign to see which side of the road we're driving. And also, I still don't know what the bollards are. And I don't know what the front or the back is here. So, no rush, which is why I like doing this right now. Literally, no rush, no competition. It's just casually trying to learn a little bit. There's a lot of mountains there. Is there a lot of mountains somewhere in Texas? Or is it Australia? Now, this sign is on the left, and that looks like a kangaroo. Nope, it's just a T, but it's on the left side. So I'm going to guess, oh, could this be New Zealand? Are they driving left in New Zealand? Like, it looks really nice. Although it could be Sterling. That's, that could be Australian or, all right, well, Mount Barker, Chilnup, Chilnup Road. That looks like Alberta. Oh no, there's doesn't look to be like a T. Hmm, this type of situation. Hmm, South Sterling Nature Reserve. Is this Australia, mate? Or is it Lord of the Rings? Hmm. Hold on. I think this road is really nice, and I'm gonna have to go New Zealand on this one. And if it's not, then I'm about to learn. So I have no idea where in New Zealand. So I'm just gonna click there, and it was Australia. Wallahi. Uh, okay. Now tell me what New Zealand looks like in a similar spot. Please, Google Maps, tell me. Tell me what newest Zealand near a mountainous. Uh, that's not what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna have to zoom in. This is New Zealand, right? All right. Let's find so near a park. It's a little too remote. Although I guess the trees would give off a lot drier. What about north over here? What about over here? Okay, this looks all right. So I'm gonna have to take now. Look at this giveaway. Interesting. They don't got like a chevron type situation here at the intersection in New Zealand. Also, mountains a lot greener. Let me take a look at Australia, mate. Oh God, I'm literally eye twitching. What is this? All right, so they got mountains southwest of Australia, and they look rockier. Also, let's take a look at the road here. And let's get on the road here in New Zealand, and also take a look at this Magdalen Valley Road, yellow, or River Settlement Outdoor Education St. James Walkway. No exit. It's on the right side. It's on the left side here. What is this? Why is there two signs here and this one over here? So we're driving on the left. This looks like a highway situation. Now, in terms of the trees, hmm, not a lot of leaves on the trees. Or also you got this. What about in Australia? In Australia, you got a lot of these types of trees. A lot more bush type greenery, whereas this this is not really like a bush. It's just like dried trees. The mountains look greener, dry over here. Not as rocky as Australia. And it seems like we do drive left on both sides. So, yeah, driving left. And, hmm, and I was thinking Australia. So, take a harder look at the road. So, a lot sandier. All right. I think we got it. Well, I think I got it. Sandier type, reddish in Australia, whereas New Zealand, darker, grayer, not as sandy, a little bit, but not that much. Pavement seems to be better put together here. A little sandy type, but not as much. In terms of the road lines here, we got white spaces, white, no, nothing, no, not on this road at least. And I think I got to an intersection over here where the road. I wish I could get there faster. What if I'm going the wrong way? That would not. No, 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 I think it is this way. I was going towards. Yeah. It's right here. All right, I just need to get on the main road here. And also note that black and white at the intersection. Also, the sign green, white, like this. Also, you got, well, they don't seem to have outer edges here. And okay, all right. I think I got a better gist of it. All right, next, next. Initial impression. I'm getting Indonesia type, maybe Philippines, could be India. Now let's move around closer to Indonesia. Could be Brazil. R11 de Julho. All right, that sounds real Brazilian. That sounds real Brazilian to me. Mataduro Municipal. This guy looks Brazilian. They didn't really blur his face or anything. Kind of dirty. Very unfortunate. Got a motorbike over here. Yeah, I'm getting Brazilian vibes here. Can we go around? Yellow dash line here, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up going Brazil here, unless Cel Bento Miranda kilometers per hour. Hmm. Casa de Shower Bar. Show bar? Shower bar? Fort Lev. We're in Mexico. No, this gotta be Brazil. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go near Sao Paulo, Brazil. hope for the best. It was way north. It was way, way north. Belém, São Luís. Well, at least I got the country right. So that's three. Brazil. Next. Next. Initial impression. Australia is my first impression, unless this is Brazil. BR. Is that Brazil? 156? Or BR stands for something in Australia. Or are we in India? So it looks like we're driving on the right side. Let's see. I'm leading Brazil. I have no clue where in Brazil. Where is it this red? And what does BR mean? I think I've seen BR before. I see PR, RRAP, BA, RR, PR. I don't see a BR. Maybe it's something else. Well, this looks very useful. Aldeia Anauera. Squid. I think we're in Brazil again. I have no idea where. So I'm gonna guess just smack in the middle because I have no clue. I think we're Brazil again. Brazil again. So it's that red way up north. State of Amapa. Okay, well, bro, Brazil again. That's interesting. Got India twice, Brazil twice in a row. So be it. Next, someone saying something on YouTube. There are Brazilian polls there, so yeah, probably Brazil, probably north or middle. Well, you got the north part. I'm only seeing this now. Sao Paulo has a lot of round poles. Okay, okay. Most south states in southern Brazil, round poles. Let me take a look at what you mean by round poles because I don't quite see the vision of the round pole. I, I, I get the ladder pole situation, so I'm guessing that's more northern, but I want to see what you mean by round poles. So I'm just going to go somewhere south and hopefully easily see what you're talking about. I mean, this isn't round and it's south, so maybe somewhere else. Let me see. Can you give me like you go to counties, Goiás, something in Brazil? PR is just Brazil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just want to see what you mean by the round pole. So I'm going somewhere. I mean, there's got to be poles around here. What do you mean by round pole? Because like this reminds me of Brazil, but round where? Which poles are round? Maybe if I just Google round Brazil poles, let's see. Or maybe just types of Brazilian poles. Ladder poles can be anywhere. Round poles are just more common in South. I'm just trying to find an example of a round pole in Brazil that you're talking about. Okay, I Oh, okay. I think I see it, but it doesn't clearly say Brazil. Here, let me try to. If you could give in the city of Sao Paulo, Campinas, Curitiba. Okay, okay, around here. Okay, there's got to be round poles here. Well, it looks like there's two poles. So we got this and this. Okay, I think, okay, so there's like a mix around the south, like this. This is here in the city, and they got this one as well. So this is more for signs. Interesting that it's red. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. So there can be these type of round poles, and then this would be more common in the north. Okay, okay, that's good to know. So that's Brazil. So that's four. Now I'm going for four more. Let's see if I can guess. Initial impression, I think we are, oh man, without moving or anything, I think this could this be Indonesia? All right, let's zoom in. That's really hard to see. Hmm, Philippines? Are we in the Philippines here? Now, this thing would be pointing closer to the equator, is my guess. So are we with this type of road? Are we in the Philippines? Are we driving on the right side, or is this guy just? I think we might be in the Philippines. Round poles, so right in the middle of Sao Paulo, the city. There's a bunch. Okay, okay, okay. Sao Paulo, Campinas, Curitiba. Okay. What about the name of the road? What's that say? R. Tiradentes. Well, that sounds Spanish. Are we like somewhere in Mexico? Could be. Now, this umbrella reminds me of Mexico more than Asia, although aquí tiene, that looks Spanish. That looks Spanish. The name of the road, Tiradentes, that does not look Filipino. And, hmm, Brazil again? Is we somewhere in Brazil again? Oh, yeah. All right, we gotta be in Brazil again. Holy. I mean, it is a big country. Where in Brazil? Near water? Well, there's this white stuff, and I just saw this white stuff near the south. So I'm gonna guess near the south on this one. Yeah, that's three in a row. I mean, Brazil literally check it out though. Brazil is literally like half of South America, and then Argentina is like 25%. But I'm gonna go somewhere down south. just because I literally just saw out this white paint near the south, and it's north again near that area. That's wild. But at least I got the country right, and that's all I'm going for right now. And in the new year, I'm going to be making my own map to get to know the countries on my own terms, slowly add some every day. And that's what I'm planning on doing for the new year. Just every day, some GeoGuessr, some chess, some gambling. We're in the US, and it looks like we are, where in the US? 34. I mean, I guess it's giving me Texas. Can I see is there a 34? Like I did not see a number 34 around here. Okay, I mean, this sign gotta give a lot of information. It's my guess. All right, so maybe not Texas given the pavement. Grand, Grand, Granby. And we got this. I'm going to guess somewhere around here. Hmm. I'm gonna guess somewhere around here in the US. I have no idea where. Actually, I can't be here. I think it's more like Nevada, Utah. So I'm gonna go a little more west. Go call work for state Sao Paulo. Or Naranjo. That was the previous one. It ended up being up here. State of Omaha. How? All right, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is learn the states of biggest countries. But for now, just going to guess here. That's my guess. Let's see. That wasn't so bad. It ended up being Colorado. That was pretty good. Pretty good guess. So USA. So how many is that? Two Indias, three Brazils, and one USA. That's six. So I just need to get two more countries right before I call it a session on GeoGuessr. Take a break, come back, and maybe do some chess or some gambling, maybe some meme coin trading. Oh, I didn't do my initial guess. My initial guess on this is that we are I really don't know actually. No, no. I mean, with this type of sign, I'm guessing is this North America? That's the first thing that came to mind. Again, North America. First impression. Now with this type of ground here, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess it looks like we're in Europe with this type of sign. We're on the right side. N202 stop. So it looks like we are on the right side. Lots of mountains. I This is giving me European vibe. I just have no idea where. Like, is this Baltic somewhere? One sign. One more sign. And I'm gonna take a guess. Why are they Is this like a one-way or something? No, 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 it's not a one-way. We are on the right side. Oh, wait a second. What is this? What? There's a sign here and a sign here. How do you know what? Well, it looks like there's a path. Okay, okay, no, this is right driving for sure. I just can't really think of where would you have this? And 228. I think that my best guess, my best guess is that we're somewhere over here, but I really, really wish I knew better. No, this one's tough. This one's real, real tough. I mean, it's tough for me, this one. Anybody got guesses? All right, this sign over here, and I'm gonna make a guess because I'm not gonna get more information than this unless we go to that intersection over there. But first things first, we got this, all right? This seems to be something of Northern Europe type situation. 70? That is so fast if it's miles per hour. I mean, also it looks kind of narrow, but Valenca, we're in Italy, Melgaco, Valenca. That sounds so Italian. That sounds so Italian to me. Espanha, es Gregorio, Melgaco. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Italian, and I'm just Villadrac, Villadrac, Villadrac. Is that Villadrac? It's not Spain. All right, let's see a quick Beltram 6. Take a guess before I send it. I'm guessing Italy. Like this looks Italian to me. Es Gregorio. Espanha. I'm just get. I mean, it just like it's not Spanish. Here, I'll go back to the intersection. And okay, wait. So there's this kilometers per hour are on the right side, and 202. It does say stop. Like, is it gonna say stop in Italy? Stop? What's stop in Italian? Villa Drac. What kind of sus? Yeah, it is. Like, this is, I think, the most compelling evidence we got as for where it could be. The most glaring information. Espanja es Gregorio Melgacco. Like it sounds Italian to me, but it could be something else. Espanja. I'm just gonna look up what stop in Italian. Stop in Italian. Is it something else? No, I would consider this cheating, but I mean, in Italian it's fermare. Are they gonna put stop in Italy? Like you see this stop? It could be Spanish. Espanja. Oh, Portugal. Okay, okay. Final. Okay, your next guess is final, and then I'm gonna guess. But that makes sense. Portugal actually does make a lot of sense. Stop. Why are they gonna put stop? Like this is what's all right. What's your final stop? France just uses stop. Italy also uses stop. France. Okay, so France is your final guess. France is your final guess. My final guess is Italy, although that just feels so wrong. And I'm gonna go over here, closer to the French border. We're about to learn, I guess. Oh my God, you were right with Portugal. Bruh, you were right with Portugal. All right. Now, now we need to take a look at what that part of Italy looks like. Well, I need to take a look at what that part of Italy looks like just to have a better idea for next time. So I went over here and we need to find a similar looking spot. Like even this, just looking at trees and this type of sign. What about the why it landed literally? Oh, we can go this way. But okay, you know what? Let's find a better spot. So we got this. Refugio. Atención. No, yeah, I was way off with the language. No, Portuguese makes a lot more sense. And if we take a look at this, I mean, 3 kilometers per hour, they got this. And we take a closer look at the sign. The Plain del Rey. Yeah, that is okay. SB. Let's see. No, Portugal. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Pian de Regina. Pian. Yeah, no, that that is Portuguese. Portuguese? They speak Portuguese and wait, what's the language in Portugal? It's not Portuguese. Oh, John, I was doubting myself there. Those were in Italian. The language doesn't fit. Yeah, I was way off with the language. Guardrails. I don't know too much about guardrails yet. If it will, so I was just considering France and Portugal. The funniest clue there were the chevrons with black and yellow, which is found in Portugal, Finland, and Norway. Portugal, Finland, and Norway. And I think we went this way. So we turned left and we went all the way down here. So you're looking at the guardrails and the chevrons. Let me take a look. Also, what about in Italy? Do we got some chevrons here? But also, seems to be a lot more grass in this. This reminds me of Switzerland a little bit as well. But this is Italy. This is Portugal. A lot greener, not as dry. And they got this. Okay, okay. It seems like Italy is not gonna help that. But if I go down, and this is what Italy got, black and white. And if we take a look, we're looking at Portugal right now. A lot of mountains, very green. And you're also looking at this, you know? So this helped you determine that it was Portugal. But yeah, I was way off with the language. And what's the yeah, it's Portuguese. I mean Portuguese in Portugal and Brazil. Yeah, in my head I was trying to read it in Italian just to make it fit. It wasn't Spanish, but it looked like Spanish, and my head went towards Italian, whereas it should have gone to Portuguese. But let me take a look at that chevron you're talking about. Can I get it quickly? All right, I should also yellow or red reflectors on the guardrails in Italy. Okay, okay. 70. Hmm. So this is what northern Portugal looks like. And it's these types of signs. Hmm. Okay. Whereas in Italy, I mean the language, this is black and white. Is dry. Oh, there's a guardrail here. Or it's not a guardrail, it's just rocks. Interesting. All right, trying to take it all in here. All right, Portugal. Okay, okay, it's okay. We try to learn and we try to do better next time, right? Right at the spawn point. What do you mean, spawn point? Oh. In here. You saw it here, you mean? Oh, like this. This is what you mean? Also, random thing to tell if it's Spain or Portugal. Spain sides are kind of weird compared to the rest of Europe. It doesn't have a white border. Spanish signs, no white border. Okay, black and yellow. Okay, Portugal, Finland, and Norway. Okay, okay, okay. Trying to learn as much as possible here. Let's close a couple of tabs. And okay, let's try again. Next. All right. Brazil, first impression. With the pull, the soil, and I have no clue where in Brazil. So if you want to try to guide me or take a guess as to where in Brazil it might be, just say something like, northeast, northwest, in the middle, or, southwest or southeast. That would, I'll guess around that region. Otherwise, my guess would just be smack in the middle of Brazil, because I have no no idea what different parts of Brazil look like, other than super reddish soil, northeast. That's my guess. That's where I would guess. Where would you guess here? We can't go that way. What's this say? I'm gonna find their Instagram just to see what it is. At Coset Morena floor underscore 23. Oh, it doesn't look like they're maybe I gotta look it up in Instagram, not on Google. Closet Morena floor. All right, let me, hopefully nothing starts playing. All right, Closet Morena floor underscore 23. It looks like they do not exist. Closet Morena floor underscore 23. They're not on Instagram anymore, or they changed it. I think it's this one. Yeah, that looks Brazilian. But anyway, which is like with the eerie red soil, you'd go Piauí, which is like state northeast of Brazil. Yeah, that was my guess. So we're both guessing around northeast. So I'm just gonna go right where you said, except that I don't know where Piauí, Piauí. I don't know where that is. I don't know where Piauí is northeast. Well, anyway, we'll just go over here. And well, that's kind of odd. Well, it ended up being closer to the middle. So what's going on here? This is what close to the middle of Brazil looks like. Well, at least I got the country right here. So holy smokers, four Brazils today. Brazil. Four Brazils, two Indians, and one USA, correct. That makes seven. I just need to guess one more right to call this a session. Take a break and come back. But this is what smack middle of Brazil looks like. Take it all in here. Smack middle of Brazil. Let's go this way. We didn't even move. Just guessed northeast Brazil. Whereas could have looked a little bit just to look around a little bit. Interesting tree. This is tiles on the roofs. Interesting. And governments need to do a better job at just getting the basics right. Maintain the roads, keep them clean, free of garbage. Like that is such a simple task. Maintaining the roads such that they are as close to perfect as possible. Not like this. You just make sure the roads are pristine and there is no garbage on the ground. If you can do that, it's such a simple thing to do. If you can't do such a simple task, how can you do more complicated things? You know what I'm saying? I just wish governments put more effort into getting it perfect when it comes to the simplest task, maintaining the road, keeping the roads clean. It's such a easy thing to do, and if you can't do that, how can you do more complicated things like healthcare, helping homeless, preventing homelessness? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, just a little tangent, looking at the roads here, a little disappointed from that. We got Brazil. One more guess. Goiás also makes sense. Like every time I see ultra red soil, I think you should consider Piauí, Goiás, Mato Grosso, Tocantins most of the time. Let me take a look at the map. Guia. Okay. So this type of area, I mean that's a lot. It's a lot of area here. Okay, next. Piauí, Goiás, Mato Grosso, Tocantins. Okay. All right. This is not Brazil. This is India. This India somewhere. Somewhere in India is my initial guess. Although it could be Bangladesh, but I'm guessing India. Let's go to the intersection. This looks to be like a main road. What is this? That is not a dog. Is that a dog? No. Oh, it looks like a little, it looks like it's a baby. It looks like this cow's baby right here. Or younger brother or something. But I think the cow that we saw over there and that guy, they're related. Anyway, where in India would you guess here? I have no clue. With this in India, I would guess somewhere here, just because It looks so dry. I would go near like this dry area over here, but it could be here and it could really be anywhere. Where would you guess? But looking at what I'm panning through, Asha Marketing 93484, Usha Marketing. I mean, if this is not India, what is it? I do not see no green tuk-tuks around for it to be Bangladesh. It's too dry, not as foresty for it to be Sri Lanka. Where would you guess? I'm just gonna go smack in the middle unless you you suggest I go, northeast, northwest, south, something. I'll go there. I mean, if you want to take a guess, unless you would just go smack in the middle as well. Beltram 6, SH 35, Chinese combo. So what? We're like closer to China. So now I'm thinking the biggest clue is always language. 90% of the time, you get the language with a straight line at the top north. Round language would be kind of south middle. Let's go Chennai. I don't know where Chennai is. South middle. So you go south middle here. Okay, I'm gonna guess where you're saying. So south middle. So I'm gonna guess this is the middle right here, and this is a little south. My guess would be somewhere over here, just by looking at the sign, Chinese combo. I mean, why would there be Chinese combo anywhere other than closer to where China is, somewhere northeast? So that's where I would guess, but I'm gonna go down here. And it was even way more south. So you're right. I guess they got Chinese combos way south, close to Sri Lanka, but at least that's the country, right? And that's eight. So I got India twice in a row, then I got Brazil three times, USA, Brazil again, and India. So that's eight. And honestly, this was kind of fun learning with you, Biltram. Six. I hope I'm pronouncing the name as best as I can. Biltram six. I mean, that's how I would say it. It was nice meeting you. It was kind of fun learning some geography, and I hope you learned something as well. Anyone else watching, I hope you enjoyed and learned some geography yourself. If you're playing some later or at the same time, I hope you get better at geography. If you're gambling, I hope you make some money. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I mean, I'm going to keep guessing until I get 9 countries tomorrow, 10 the day after that, and so on for the rest of the month. That's the plan. I'm going to take a break right now and come back later, and I think I'll either be gambling on Polymarket or I'll be trading some meme coins on Dex tools or just looking at them. So I'm going to either be back with meme coins or back on Polymarket. And I think I'm leaning towards Polymarket right now. So yeah, that's the plan. In about an hour or so, That's the plan. So thank you for watching. If I don't see you again, I hope you have a great rest of your day and take care. And yeah, remember to like, follow, subscribe to all my socials. And yeah, until next time, goodbye.